Welcome back to Anime Time HQ, your home for anime and donghua breakdowns that bring the legends to life. If you love Swallowed Star, hit that subscribe button and help us reach our 1,000 subscriber milestone. Every click, comment, and share keeps us diving deeper into the anime universe you love. Today we're exploring the 10 moments that define Luo Feng's rise, from an ordinary Earth teenager to a being who defied the very fabric of the cosmos. Let's begin the legend. Number 1. The Awakening. When a regular teen became humanity's hope. Our story begins in Yi'an District, Jiangnan City, inside the nerve-wracking fighter combat test, a rite of passage for young warriors seeking to prove their worth. For most candidates, it was a measure of muscle, reflex, and courage. But for Luo Feng, destiny had other plans. As he faced the simulation's deadly pressure, a sudden force stirred within him. A blade, once still, began to float in the air, guided not by hand, but by will. The testers stared in disbelief. This was no ordinary reflex. It was the awakening of spiritual power, the mark of a spirit reader. In that instant, Luo Feng was no longer just another trainee. He had become a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, a symbol of hope in a world still recovering from the Great Nirvana period. His path as a mental warrior had begun. Number 2. The Ancient Relic. The spark of his cosmic destiny, deep beneath Earth's surface, hidden among the ruins of a forgotten civilization, Luo Feng uncovered a relic that would alter the course of his life. A meteorite fragment from Ruin 9. This was no simple artifact. It pulsed with an energy older than Earth itself, a whisper from the stars calling to him. And with it came Babata, the AI guardian of the ancient meteorite ink star lineage, a mysterious civilization once dominant across the galaxy. Through Babata, Luo Feng inherited forgotten technologies, cosmic cultivation techniques, and the knowledge of the wider universe. It was his first glimpse beyond Earth, beyond humanity's cage. The relic didn't grant him instant fame or power, but it planted the seed of something greater, a destiny intertwined with the infinite cosmos. Number 3. The Battle of the Wilderness. When Luo Feng became a true warrior. Not all legends are born among stars. Some are forged in blood and dust. Venturing into the wilderness area, Luo Feng faced the horrors of the post-apocalyptic Earth, monstrous beasts mutated by cosmic radiation. Among them was the dreaded iron-armored dragon, a beast general whose strength dwarfed entire squads of fighters. When his comrades were scattered and all seemed lost, Luo Feng stood his ground. Through sheer will, he unleashed his spiritual power, controlling flying knives with surgical precision to pierce through the beast's armored hide. The world watched as a young man, armed with nothing but courage and focus, brought down a monster that symbolized humanity's fear. From that day, Luo Feng was no longer a rookie fighter. He was a warrior, the kind who'd one day carry the fate of Earth on his shoulders. Number 4. The Betrayal of Li Yao, the birth of ruthlessness. But monsters weren't the only enemies Luo Feng would face. Human greed could be deadlier than any beast. Li Yao, known as the Vulture, was consumed by envy. Luo Feng's rapid rise threatened his position and pride. Li Yao plotted, manipulated, and eventually targeted Luo Feng's family, crossing a line no warrior should ever cross. In a final confrontation in Jiangnan City, Luo Feng's fury burned cold. Guided by spiritual blades that moved faster than the eye could see, he ended Li Yao's schemes once and for all. When the dust settled, Luo Feng realized a painful truth. In a universe ruled by strength, mercy could be a luxury. From that moment, his resolve hardened. He would protect those he loved, but he would never again hesitate to strike down anyone who threatened them. Number 5. The Tower of Trials, when determination turned divine. Years later, Luo Feng entered the virtual universe, an advanced digital realm where geniuses from countless galaxies competed for glory. Within this arena stood the Tower of Trials, a place where warriors faced simulated battles of escalating intensity, each floor more brutal than the last. Here, Luo Feng's mental power, tactics, and will were tested beyond imagination. Against rivals from star systems light years away, he pushed himself past exhaustion, reaching levels that left even veterans stunned. Though not the absolute top, his performance was enough to shake the virtual universe's overseers. Through sheer perseverance, Luo Feng earned the recognition of the Virtual Universe Company, an organization spanning galaxies, and secured his place among the cosmos' rising prodigies. Determination had become divine. Number 6. The inheritance of the Golden Horned Beast. Back on Earth, destiny struck again. Within the sealed chambers of Ruin 9, Luo Feng uncovered something unimaginable. The remains of a golden horned beast, a pinnacle star-level life form feared across the galaxy. Through the relics of the meteorite ink star lineage, Babata initiated a process that merged Luo Feng's consciousness with the beast's genetic essence. His soul split across two bodies, one human, one divine beast. It was not just power, it was evolution itself. The golden horned beast's might gave Luo Feng strength beyond any earthly limit, while his human intellect gave that power purpose and restraint. In that moment, he became a dual existence, both man and monster, mortal and cosmic. The universe would never see him the same way again. Number 7. The War of Humanity, Earth's shield against the cosmos. Peace never lasts long in a universe of endless ambition. When the Nuolan Shan family and some interstellar civilization of conquerors set their sights on Earth, humanity's doom seemed certain. Vast fleets descended, armed with weapons that could level continents. But one figure stood between annihilation and survival: Luo Feng. Wielding the power of the Golden Horned Beast and the resources of the Virtual Universe Company, Luo Feng fought like a storm unleashed. His voice echoed across the battlefield. "As long as I breathe, Earth will not fall." And he meant it. Through tactical genius and sheer defiance, he shattered the invaders' forces and declared to the stars that Earth was no longer prey. It was a birthplace of power. That day, Luo Feng became more than a protector. He became Earth's legend. Number 8. The battle against Bolin. The clash of fate. In the virtual universe's genius of battle, Luo Feng faced Bolin, one of the most gifted warriors in the galaxy. Bolin's mastery of space, blade techniques, and cultivation far exceeded anything Luo Feng had seen. To everyone watching, the outcome was certain. Bolin would win, but Luo Feng fought with something his rival lacked: a will forged in hardship, loss, and human determination. The duel was a clash of ideologies, destiny versus defiance. Luo Feng combined his spiritual power, physical combat skill, and unyielding will to outmaneuver Bolin in a stunning upset that shocked the Virtual Universe Company. This victory cemented Luo Feng's reputation as the underdog who could rewrite the rules of power. He had proven that talent alone could not surpass unbreakable resolve. Number 9. Becoming a domain lord, the moment he transcended mortality. After years of grueling training under the mentorship of Truyan Star Master, Luo Feng broke through the next cosmic barrier, the rank of domain lord. Unlike ordinary evolutions, this was a transformation of existence itself. His mastery of space law allowed him to form his own personal domain, a region of reality shaped by his will. Energy bent to his command, space obeyed his thoughts. He was no longer bound by the limits of mortality. He had become a force woven into the structure of the universe itself. But true to his nature, Luo Feng didn't seek glory. He sought understanding, to grasp the laws that govern creation, and to wield them not for dominance, but for destiny. Number 10. The Star Tower and the Final Defiance. In the far reaches of the primal universe, Luo Feng confronted beings of unimaginable might, universe lords and entities older than galaxies. The battle for ultimate enlightenment, for control over the Star Tower, pushed him beyond even the boundaries of his domain lord form. Here, Luo Feng stood alone, defying cosmic beings who had ruled for eons. His spirit roared across dimensions. "If the heavens deny me, I'll carve my own path through the stars." It was not arrogance, it was truth, the culmination of everything he had become. From a boy in manhua, Jiangnan City, to a warrior of galaxies, Luo Feng's story wasn't about conquest. It was about transcendence, the will to rise no matter how vast the universe seemed. When the echoes of that battle faded, a new age dawned, and somewhere in the infinite void a whisper remained: Luo Feng, the man who swallowed the stars. Every one of these moments shaped not just Luo Feng, but the destiny of humanity itself. From Earth's ashes to the heart of galaxies, his journey reminds us that strength isn't born in comfort. It's forged in struggle, loss, and endless determination. So, which of Luo Feng's moments inspired you most? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's see which part of his journey hit you hardest. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Anime Time HQ for more epic breakdowns, explanations, and storytelling from the anime multiverse. Until next time, keep watching, keep dreaming, and never stop believing in your power to rise. Because, like Luo Feng, your will can move universes.